From O-A-K-L-A to L-V, I'm a Raider. Ain't shit you can tell me, I'm a Raider. Ain't shit you can tell me, I'm so nation. No matter the location. From O-A-K-L-A to L-V, I'm a Raider. Ain't shit you can tell me, I'm a Raider. Ain't shit you can tell me, I'm so nation. No matter the location. This got the 83 feel, it's time to run it back. We struck gold with in gold in our running back. Josh Jacobs, he a specialist. He personifies commitment to excellence. He our next Bogo. He our next Allen. I'm watching receivers drown on Mullen Allen. Yeah, y'all know the drill was Littleton in the middle. This shit just got real. Look, we Super Bowl bound. I'm just an honest man. Chucky back to return us to the promised land. Rest in peace, Al. You the GOAT, bro. NFL had Jerry West, you the logo. And I'm I pledge allegiance to Oco, LA Coliseum and the Legion. And I'm I pledge allegiance to Oco, LA Coliseum and the Legion. From O-A-K-L-A to L-V, I'm a Raider. Ain't shit you can tell me, I'm a Raider. Ain't shit you can tell me, I'm so nation. No matter the location.
Raider Nation, what's going on? You guys are watching the Raiders Report, and we are live here in Las Vegas at Tailgate Social. I'm going to be live here literally for the next hour, so if you guys are nearby Palace Station, come on down. Let's grab a beer. Let's grab some shots. If you guys are hanging out Sunday, hey, we're going to be here literally the entire day. So come on down, reserve a table, chatsports.com/table. And if you want to come to the #1 most watched watch party on Monday night, I've been told it's already totally sold out, but I might be able to sneak you in. Again, come on down to Tailgate Social at Palace Station. We're going to be rocking and rolling. We're going to have over 100,000, 150,000 people watching live on YouTube. So if you're a diehard Raider fan, then you better get your ass down here. So what's going to be coming up here today on the Raiders Report is we're going to be doing our usual mailbags. So if you guys already want to get your questions in, you know what to do. It's #Raiders, or you can go ahead and super chat and ship. I already saw we had one super chat come in from Michael Avila, so don't worry, my man. We'll be able to go ahead and get that one in for you. We got some people here watching as well, so you're going to see some fans. They're going to come on here. I'm going to ask them some questions. We're going to talk a little bit of Raiders. You might see some alcohol being poured as well, but that's just going to go ahead and be a part of it. We're also going to talk about some Raiders news for Monday Night Football, and I got a segment on today's show. It's going to be around my 2021 record prediction. I did a video like this, not kidding you, 3 months ago. I got to go ahead and update this bad boy right now. So if you guys are watching live on YouTube, and I see a lot of y'all right now start spamming Raiders down in the comments, we'll start giving some shout-outs. What up, Alex Gonzalez? Jerquez, what's up, dude? Samoan, what's up? Untouchable Raider, Raider fan, Raider Nax 76, Untouchable Raider 1960. You're also going to see some other people that do some content on YouTube as well. My man Graphic Raider, he's going to be coming on the show a little bit later as well, so we'll be able to chop it up with him. Shout out to Power Raider, shout out to Mermaid Family Perez, Michael Pena. Come on, let's get some Raiders going down there in the comment section. Got a super chat coming in now from Michael Avila. It says, let's get this party started. Raiders! Shout out to Darren Jones and everyone watching Real Music by Real Musicians. So this is what we're going to be doing here. $20 super chat. It's simple. We're going to go ahead and take some shots. The guys here at Tailgate Social were nice to get me my fireball, which you all know that I absolutely love. $5 super chats is going to be some shout-outs. If you guys want me to start chugging some beers, just start sending in the supers and let's get the party started. But if I've already had a few people look at me funny because I'm shouting Raiders walking through the casino, and they're like, all right, I see what this guy's all about here. So who you got down in the comments, because if it wasn't for this Monday Night Football game, I wouldn't be here. So if you guys could, please go down to the comments section right now and type LV for the Las Vegas Raiders, or you can go ahead and type, don't even type Baltimore Ravens. You don't want that shit around here. So seriously, LV for the Las Vegas Raiders or BAL for the Baltimore Ravens. Let's start getting some LVs going. But I will warn everyone, since we are doing a watch party for Monday Night Football, when I do that show, there's going to be a lot of Ravens fans there. So I need you to go tell your friend, go tell that random drunk guy laying on the sidewalk. If there's some hobo, hey, bring them right on here, and we're going to be able to get some Raider fans going in the comments, because the last thing I want is to see a whole bunch of that shitty purple walking around Las Vegas and on my screen. I don't want any of that stuff. So shout out to Cody, shout out to Jake, shout out to Rios Manuel, Tyler Jansen, Kevin Zimmerman, Juan Hernandez, that's my dude right there, Chris Banville, Samoan, Craig, David, come on, keep those LVs going down in the comments. Coming up here in about 5 to 6, maybe 7 minutes. I don't even know at this point. We're going to go ahead and get into some of these mailbags. You guys can already start to use #Raiders, or you can go ahead and super chat. So here's the real $1 million question. Y for yes or N for no. Are you going to be in Las Vegas this weekend? Because if you are, I want you to come out. I want you to come party with me because we're going to be getting wild as we always do. Like, if you think what I do here on YouTube is crazy, wait till you see me out like in a public setting where we're going to have a lot better time. So if you are in Las Vegas, let's go again and get the thing started. And I can always count on a $20 super chat coming in from JG. So we'll go ahead and get, or GJ. See, I'm already slurring my words, y'all. I haven't even started drinking yet. So I do got some no's in there. I got a yes from Julian. Julian, come on down to Tailgate Social. I see a lot of ends. It's all good. I am going to be in Las Vegas every single home game. So keep that in mind. If you guys ever want to hang out with me again, it's at Mitchell Renz 365. You guys can go ahead and start spamming that in there because, again, I would love to be able to hang out and have a drink with literally every single person out there. So I've been to, I believe, 3 Raiders games in my entire lifetime. How many Raiders games do you think that they're going to go ahead and win this upcoming season? Let me know down in the comments because coming up here on today's show, I'm going to try to do my best to give you guys a score prediction and let you know overall how many wins I think this team has. Will they make the playoffs? And ultimately, are we going to be screaming Raiders in late January? Hopefully, fingers crossed, in Los Angeles, we can take that city back over again. But how many Raiders games are they going to win this year? I got Joseph saying 12. Raider fans going to go 10. User 23 says 11. Matthew Yoakum says 12. D. Nichols 11. Raider J 11. Raider fan 02 says 10. I'm seeing a lot of double-digit wins out there. Okay, that's what I like. We got Fatal Hit List is going to go ahead and say 9. Brian Cal says 11. 12, 10, 11. I mean, I'm seeing right now anywhere between 12, 10, or 11 games. So if you guys could, keep spamming down there. How many games will the Raiders win this year? I got a super chat coming in from my guy, GJ Steinhauser. What up, GJ? Mitch, I'm already pre-game, and I got my shot glasses way ahead of you. You need to catch up. Let's effing go. Everyone type LFG down in those comments because let's effing go. Let's get ready for this season. I can't freaking wait. So shout out to GJ. If you want me to take a shot of Fireball, I'm trying to finish this bad boy. Oh, man. Woo, Sean Forbes. Sean Forbes is trying to really get the party started. Sean, since you sent in a $50 super chat, I'm going to bring one of my buddies up here, and he's going to take a shot with me. So if you want to grab one of those shot glasses, you go ahead and grab one of those shots. Now, it's a special surprise. You guys will see who's about to come on here. And he's going to come on. We got a special guest. Every $50 super chat, I'm going to make some random person come up on stage here, and we're going to take some shots. So everyone, for those of you that do not know, this is Graphic Raider. He's the guy that makes the intro song. I had a mic up here. Wait a second. Here, how about this? See this guy? You can go ahead. You can introduce yourself. Though most people watching right now know who Graph is.
Yes, man. It's good to see you, my brother.
Oh, dude, I am stoked to be here. I'm glad that you came out as well. You got a shot glass?
Yes, I got one right here, man.
All right, here we go.
Shout out to my brother Mitch. I love what you're doing over here, man. It's a good look.
Absolutely. Here, we got a small table, so if you guys want to come take a shot, it's not just going to be me drinking. It's literally if anybody pulls up here to Tailgate Social, we'll be able to do it. Cheers, my brother.
My brother, man.
Woo. Ooh, man. So go ahead. You guys can go follow Graphic. He's doing all sorts of crazy stuff. And, yes, makes my personal favorite Raider song. So appreciate you showing out. We'll be bringing on some more people during the mailbag. So when the mailbag comes on, you can chat it up with me.
Nation, man. Shout out to y'all, man. You already know, man. Love y'all to death.
Let's go. Raider Nation for life down there in the comments. Oh, I got to put that over there, else you guys are going to pick that up. But shout out to Graph. Shout out to everyone sending in those supers right now. Again, keep sending those in, and we'll be able to break it down. If you're wondering what Tailgate Social looks like on the inside, now, this isn't what it looks like right now. It's a lot more full than what you see here, but here's a nice little stock image. But I figured I'd be able to show you guys ultimately what it looks like. Plenty of room here, plenty of big screen TVs, and if you come to Tailgate Social and you say, hey, that Chucky head guy, I believe his name is Mitchell Renz. I think that's how you say it, right? If you say that he brought you here, you have a chance to win some free Raiders tickets. They're going to be doing it the entire season. I know they gave away some Monday Night Football tickets on Thursday, so all you got to do, come down here. We can chop it up a little bit. We're going to have a really fun time going on, and we're going to get wild. So the reason why Graphic and I took two shots is because Sean Forbes, if there's one thing I can always count on, me doing my taxes in April and Sean Forbes sending in a $50 super chat to get the party started. Sean, much love to you, my brother. He says, hey, Mitch, keep up the great work, man. I enjoy all the content. Let's go Raiders! I'm super stoked. You hear it in the background? Hell yeah, hell yeah. So if you guys hear Raiders walking down the street today in Las Vegas, I am counting on you to go ahead and start shouting it out. So if you guys think that the Raiders are going to make the playoffs, what I want you to do right now is go ahead and like the video. I'm hoping this thing gets 1,000 likes, and I always say I'm not superstitious. I'm a little stitious. Name that TV show. But I really think that this is a full-on roster that can go ahead and make the team. When you ultimately look from top to bottom, does everyone watching the show right now, be honest with me, think that our defense got better? Yes, it did. The offense, yes, I understand that Richie Incognito is not going to be playing in week 1, but I do have at least a little bit of confidence in John Simpson, and everyone's ripping on our offensive line. Our offensive line last year was like trying to put pieces together. It was just an absolute nightmare. So this year, I do have a lot of confidence in our team being able to be more of a cohesive unit, and as long as our defense is in the top 20, I think this is a double-digit win season. When you add guys like KJ Wright, Yannick Ngakoue, Denzel Perriman, Casey Hayward, all those extra dudes that know this system, dude, I'm telling y'all right now, it's going to be totally, totally different. So if you think the Raiders are going to go ahead and make the playoffs, I want you to go ahead right now and like the video. To everyone that sent in some more Super Chats, we will get to them, I promise. Like David Taken, I see you, don't worry. Matthew Alexander, that's one of my dogs right there. And keep sending those supers in, because if you want to get featured on the show, what we're doing right now is using hashtag Raiders for Super Chat. If you guys want to get to know some other Raider fans, basically every $50 Super Chat that gets sent in here on today's show, I'm going to take a shot and I'm going to start bringing other Raider fans on. You're going to see people come on, ask me questions. They might spam Raiders. I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but you're going to see a mailbag here for the next 15 minutes. Then I'm going to get into a segment where I break down every single game, a record prediction for Las Vegas, and then one more mailbag, and then you know what? We're just going to see where the party goes from here. So coming up right now, a Raiders mailbag. So if you guys could, start liking the video and start spamming Raiders. Coming up right now on the Raiders Report, a fun Raiders mailbag.
No matter the location, from OAKLA to LV, I'm a Raider.
Raider Nation, what's going on? You're watching the Raiders Report. Coming up here on today's show, we're going to be breaking down some questions that people are going to go ahead and bring on. If you're wondering, Mitch, where the hell are you? I am at Tailgate Social at Las Vegas. It's at Palace Station, and I'm going to be here the entire week, like literally the entire week. If you want to come hang out with me, you want to grab a beer, you just want to chop it up, talk Raiders, Tailgate Social, get your ass down here. All right, let's go to this first question coming in here from David Taken. With the injury to Peter, should the Raiders move Waller to the outside and attack that weakness? Now, I like the idea of trying to attack a weakness. I will say I'm going to try to avoid Marlon Humphrey because he's one of the best cornerbacks, if not, I'll say top 5 in the entire league. Though, I don't really know if anybody can cover Waller one-on-one, so I'm going to let Waller do his thing. Where I'm really going to try to expose the Ravens' defense, I'm going to actually put Ruggs over with Humphrey, because if you can take out Humphrey, that's really going to open up a lot of other things. And I do think that Humphrey is a good positional player for somebody like Ruggs, but you have to respect that speed. And when he's going down the sideline, but at the end of the day, you're not going to stop Waller. Like, you don't try to switch over, you're doing with Waller. He's going to get his targets, he's going to get his catches, but I do like the idea, and not having Marcus Peters, that's definitely going to help out a little bit. I got a super chat coming in from my dog, Matthew Alexander. Hey, Mitch. Just showing some love to my favorite person. Matt, I appreciate you, my man. I think the first time I ever saw Matt's picture, this dude had a freaking, I think it's a scorpion. You have a picture of a scorpion in your mouth, and I was like, this guy might be one of the craziest mother effers I have ever met. I don't even think I'd be able to touch a scorpion, let alone to put it in my mouth. So, Matthew, cheers to you, dog. Oh, man, got a $50 super chat coming in. Raiders! Let's go, Mitch. Who scores the first touchdown for the Raiders on Monday? Well, I'm not going to say Derek Carr because that's kind of, cheating, if you will. I'm probably going to go. I still think that they're going to stick to the running game because what the Raiders are still going to really try to do, even though obviously the Ravens have a lot of injuries, they're going to try to keep Lamar Jackson off the field. So whether that's with Jacobs, maybe it's with Drake, I'm going to go ahead and put my money on JJ. You guys can go ahead and let me know down in the comments who you think is going to score that first touchdown. And if anybody wants to come on the show that's watching this live right now, you want to come take a shot? Hey, if anybody wants to come take a shot, no, you already came on. You, come on, let's go. All right, so every $50 super chat, we're bringing somebody on. No, come on, yeah, get a shot glass. Bring it up here. So what you guys are about to see, you're about to see my cousin Tori. So everyone say hi, Tori. You're okay. So we got this camera right here. and then that's where everyone sees. So I'm going to pour this one for you. So if you guys want to see more Tori, keep sending those 50s because I believe that you probably want to see her more than you want to see me. So cheers to you. Thanks for coming. Shout out to Raider Nation. Raiders. What's your Instagram?
It is T_pro, PROUGH. Give me a follow. Raider Nation, baby. Let's go.
So she also lives in Vegas, so if we got any sugar daddies out there, go ahead and hit her up. Slide in those DMs. Again, we are live here at Tailgate Social. Shout out to Larizania Natornia. Milo Hunt, sexy, blow me a kiss. Easy, that's family. But I can understand, right? I mean, she's a pretty girl. All right, we got a question coming in now. This one's got a hashtag Raider. Shout out to Elkin, a.k.a. Turtle. Does anyone else feel more confident with the defense we have than before? Because I'm excited and can't wait. So I went ahead and I used to always get these questions, right? Like, is the Raiders defense top 20? Is the Raiders defense top 15, top 10? And every single time I answered this question, I'd always be like, I'm going to pump the brakes. I'm going to wait till see what we got. I did like to see some of the things out of like a guy like Nate Hobbs. I thought Merrick played very well as well. Obviously the additions to Yannick Ngakoue, that's going to free up Max Crosby on the other side. But adding Casey Hayward, and then you also go out and then you add a dude like KJ Wright. KJ Wright and Denzel Perriman, that's really going to totally set your defense apart. And then when you get back Nicholas Morrow, I mean, I think it just speaks volume of how much more talent this team has, especially in the linebacking room, especially in the secondary as well. But Eldon, I'm totally with you, man. Now, if you guys bleed silver and black, if it's in your veins, if you got it tatted all over you like Graphic does back there, what I want you to do is take a second, look underneath the video right now, and click that big red button that says subscribe. There is not another YouTube channel out there that does what we do. We freaking rep so hard. We're doing news, we're doing rumors, literally shows every single day. So if you love the Raiders, if you love that shield, what I want you to do is take a second, take 2 seconds, and go ahead and hit that big red button underneath that video that says subscribe. And if you're wondering, wait a minute, how many more live videos are you going to do? I'm going to do a live video tomorrow. I'm going to do a live video on Chat Sports as well. You can go ahead and check that channel out. I'm going to be live on Monday for the entire watch party. And I go live every single Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. Pacific. So please go ahead and hit that sub button. All right, got another super chat coming in from Michael Avila. Should we have kept Gabe Jackson? So at $9.6 million, I mean, I'd actually rather have somebody like Denzel Good than somebody like Gabe Jackson at 9.6. Was Gabe a good player? Was he a good locker room guy? Was he probably one of the best dudes from that 2014 draft? Of course. And replacing people like that does hurt. But when you really think about it, the Raiders had the most expensive offensive line last year. The most expensive. And now, sure, you have a little bit more of an experience, but you were paying people all this money, and they weren't on the field. Now, Gabe was one of those guys out there, and I love Gabe Jackson. He's a great dude. But it also sounds like that, hey, he wasn't willing to take a pay cut, and he was able to move on. So I'm going to wipe my hands clean. I'm going to tip my cap that the Raiders literally said that they're going to release him, and they were still able to get a 5th-round pick for him. So, but I think it's a good question, Michael. This one's coming in from XXBell559. Derek Carr throws for 4 touchdowns on Monday night. XX Bell, what I want you to do, message me on Instagram at Mitchell Renz 365. If Derek Carr throws for 4 touchdowns on Monday Night Football, I'm going to Venmo you $20 because if that happens, dude, it's going to be a wild freaking night here at Tailgate Social. So XX, message me on Instagram. Take a screenshot of that question that you just sent in there because if he goes ahead and he throws 4 touchdowns, guess what? It's $20 your way from my Venmo. All right, here's a really important question, right? Because obviously, I'm here at Tailgate Social. We're at a bar. There's a lot of beer flowing. There's a lot of shots flowing as well. And what's better? Like, if you come to a sporting event and you're watching a game, do you go for the beer or do you go for the liquor, right? I mean, I'm definitely a big-time liquor guy. I like IPAs. I like kind of sipping on that stuff. I try not to drink so many IPAs during a show because my mouth turns into literally the Las Vegas heat out there. Like, it's just super, super bad. So type B for beer, or I want you to go ahead and type L. What's your drink of preference? It's not just Fireball. I just put Fireball up there because you all know that I love Fireball. All right, so I got a B from Tony Collins, a B from User. Julian Rodriguez is typing B. James Chuck's typing L. Milo Hunt's typing L. I got Julian again, B. Raider Nation 405, B. Matthew Yoakum is going to type L. Liquor, love it, Danny, love the spelling. I got 2 B's from Julian. Keep them coming here, B or liquor. How about here, though? You can actually get both beer and you can get liquor, and we're talking about great, great deals over at Tailgate Social. Plus, Like, whether you don't even drink or not, I imagine most people watching right now like free Raiders tickets. So all you got to do, come to Tailgate Social, say Mitchell Renz from the Raiders Report sent you, and you get basically a 50-50 raffle ticket to enter to win the next Raiders home game. So if you guys want a chance to win Raiders versus Dolphins tickets, guess what? We got the hookup. We got the plug. So make sure you guys reserve a table at chatsports.com/table. You can see the link below. It's right down there. Unfortunately, you can't click on it there, but you can click on it in the live chat. You can also click on it in the live comments down below. So please, it's chatsports.com/table. Reserve it. And if you just want to come hang out with me tomorrow and on Monday as well, I'm going to actually be here. If for whatever reason you can't figure out how to use your phone, Dad, guess what? You can actually just pull it out. Whether you're still rocking your Razor flip phone, you can go ahead and give it a call at 702-221-6513. If you don't give a shit about meeting me, if you want to meet my dad and you want to meet some other of my family members, guess what? They're going to be at Tailgate Social as well, so come hang out. All right, this one's going to be coming in from L.I. Raider. You from Long Island? 312. Taking my wife to her first game at MetLife. Gonna paint all that blue black, just win, baby. So I'm going to say there's like a 1 Chucky head chance that I am at that game. So keep that in mind. So I'll be able to hit you up on that one. But I'm with you. That's definitely going to be a game that I would love to be able to go to. And I'm hoping that that's a game the Raiders win, though they've struggled at MetLife Stadium the last 2 years. And my dad tells me all the time. Let's go to Eldon, a.k.a. Turtle. Does anyone else feel more confident with the defense we have than before? Because I'm excited and can't wait. Yeah, man, I'm hitting the head right on this one, and I kind of mentioned this before. You got a lot more experience here. You got a lot more guys that know the system, so, yeah, I'm 100% more. Oh, this is one of my dudes right here, Raider Honcho. What's up, brother? Raiders! Wipe them feet. Do you have confidence in the O-line? Can you hear him in the background? Can you hear him in the background? I got confidence in the O-line. I'm going to Vegas. See you there. Honcho, dude. Hit me up. Let's get together. You can come hang out with Graf and I. We'll get you on the live stream. Hell yeah, brother. But cheers to you. All right, so guys, who you got Monday Night Football in Allegiant Stadium? I mean, it's finally here. I mean, it's wild to even think about. So what I want you to do is go ahead and type LV for the Las Vegas Raiders, or I want you to go ahead and type BAL for the Baltimore Ravens. I know we had some Sean sending one, Lorenza super chats. I believe we're all caught up, though, in terms of super, so I appreciate everyone watching right now. So what I want you guys to do is type LV for the Raiders, type BAL for the Baltimore Ravens, and if you guys want to go ahead and watch this game, please remember, we are going to be live here at Tailgate Social. So go down in the comments section right now. I'm going to start giving some shout-outs here to the people that type in LV. If you type BAL, can't promise you anything, but you might end up getting blocked. That's all I'm going to say. Daniel Mora, Yo-Yo4206666, Joseph, what's up, man? Jaime Alvarez, Senior, Misriel, Arian, Power Raider. I still got to do that Power Raider dance, don't I? We got Anthony, we got Danny, Julian, Anthony, Luis, brother, what up? We got Tyler Otto, Anthony Ibrera, Corrupt, man, he's been one of the OGs around here. I mean, he's been doing it for a long, long time. We got Eldon, Juan, Rudolph. Actually, I think that's Randolph. Fireball's starting to talk. Hellboy, 666. Much love to everyone watching right now. What you guys are about to see coming up here on the show, we're going to get ready to get into a record prediction where I'm going to try to go ahead and look at the entire schedule of the Las Vegas Raiders from week 1 all the way down to week 18. I'm going to give you my score prediction on each of those games. If you want to let me know who you think is going to win in each of those games, that would be great. I would really appreciate it. So my guy Brett behind the scene is saying, Mitch, shut the hell up. We're about to get into the next segment here. So let me know down in the comments one more time who you got, LV for the Raiders or BAL for the Baltimore Ravens. Predict the score, Raiders up against the Baltimore Ravens. Monday Night Football. You guys are watching the Raiders Report, hosted by Mitchell Renz from Chat Sports. If you guys want to come party this entire weekend, there's going to be one place and one place only to do it. That's at Tailgate Social. Reserve a table right now, chatsports.com/table. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Rich. Reserve a table, chatsports.com/table. So if you guys want to go ahead and literally bet on any game this entire week. And if you want to bet on all the Sunday games as well, I actually got a sick hookup here with Pal Station, so listen the hell up. Everyone, football season is here, and that means there's no better time to sign up for the STN Sports app from Station Casinos, and the local favorite betting app because it's trusted and convenient. They have a huge wagering menu with tons of betting options on our Raiders. If you guys want to go ahead and bet on it, you can do it download the STN Sports app, chatsports.com/STN. STN. It's easy to sign up for the STN Sports app. Simply visit any of our convenient sign-up locations across town. That includes all station casinos, Wildfires, and the El Cortez Casino. And right now, the STN Sports app has a new sign-up bonus equal to 10% of your first deposit up to $500. So again, you guys put down $100, you guys get $110 for free. So download the STN Sports app right now and bet with local favorites for over 40 years. Again, y'all, that is at chatsports.com/STN. And I actually have a fun thing going on because one of the biggest things about the Raiders Report is about interaction, right? So if you come down to Tailgate Social, I'm going to be making 20 bets. I don't know what they're going to be. I'm going to let you guys decide what those bets are. So if you come on the show and you're like, hey, Mitch, here's my ticket at STN. I want you to make this bet as well. I'm going to do it. So all you got to do is download the app, chatsports.com/STN. Show me what bet you made, and I'm going to make the exact same bet. So either we're going to be buddies and buying drinks, or afterwards I'm going to be like, dude, what the heck? But either way, it's all good with the deposit bonus. Again, you can deposit up to $500. Part about being in Vegas is rolling the dice a little bit. I just realized I probably shouldn't do that on camera, else my show's going to get canceled. But either way, seriously, go ahead, put your money where your mouth is, because I know there's a lot of people out here that think the Raiders are going to win Week 1. So speaking of Week 1, Ravens, Monday Night Football, 8:15 p.m. Eastern Time in Las Vegas. We get to show the entire world that we have the best, most sick, badass stadium in the entire world. That's the Allegiant Stadium. So go down in the comments right now. Get your score predictions in, because for every single game that y'all see, you're going to see my score prediction as well. So something to keep in mind here for every single one. So predict the score. Raiders up against the Baltimore Ravens. Go down in the comments section right now and let me know who y'all think is going to go ahead and win this one. Are the Raiders going to win on Week 1? How many Chucky heads y'all think I'm going to give this one? Guess what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give this one 4 Chucky heads. Believe it, baby. Give me the Raiders 27-24 at home. The Ravens have had a ton of injuries. They lost J.K. Dobbins, Gus Edwards. They lost another running back. I mean, sure, they got Latavius Murray and Le'Veon Bell, and they got a guy named Lamar Jackson. He's a hell of a player. But I'm not 100% confident that just him is going to be able to go ahead and take it to the next level. Plus, a lot of their receivers are banged up as well. I got a lot of confidence in guys like Yannick Ngakoue, Max Crosby, being able to get after Jackson. So for that reason and that reason alone, I am going to take the Las Vegas Raiders 27 and then the Baltimore Ravens 24. We're going to start off 1-0 on the season. Let's go to Week 2, y'all, where we got the Las Vegas Raiders up against the Pittsburgh Steelers. This one is on September 19th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time in Pittsburgh, PA. So even though I'm a Pittsburgh guy, even though I got a lot of friends back home that are big-time Steelers fans, this one is going to be a tough game for Las Vegas. I think the Steelers have one of the best defensive units in the entire league, whether that's T.J. Watt, whether that's Minkah Fitzpatrick, plus Ben Roethlisberger. I get it. He's getting up there in age, but they got some good receivers out there as well. So give me the Steelers 24-23. I know you guys can yell at me down in the comments again, but it's a long crossover from being on the West Coast and then going over to the East Coast on a short delay. Now, if you guys haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the Raiders Report, even though now I'm thinking about it. Maybe I should have picked the Raiders to win and then asked you guys to subscribe, because they're going to be like, oh, F this guy. He sucks. But bottom line, there's not going to be another channel out there that keeps you guys up to date on the Raiders more than what we do here. And I take a lot of pride in doing what I do. We're an interactive channel. We provide so much content, and it's free. So if you love the Raiders, if you bleed silver and black, please go ahead and subscribe. All right, the next one's coming in here is Miami Dolphins, Las Vegas Raiders. I really think that Tua Tagovailoa is going to struggle. So give me the Raiders, 2-touchdown winner here, 27-13. I'm not 100% confident in Tua. I'm not 100% confident in that running game. So give me the Raiders by 14. Week 4, Monday Night Football in Los Angeles. Even though this is a road game, I think we all know who owns Las Vegas. I mean, come on. The Raiders own Las Vegas. Give me Las Vegas. Give me the silver and black, 30-24 and a 6-point win. I'm really excited to see what they do going up against Justin Herbert. So what we're going to show you all now is we're going to run through the schedule of those first 4 games. As it stands, I have the Raiders at 3-1 after the first 4 weeks, which means now we're going to go week 5, 6, 7, and then that week 8 bye for Las Vegas. But the Bears, not an easy game. Broncos, again, not an easy game. And then week 7 up against the Philadelphia Eagles. So Chicago, week 5. I anticipate we're going to see Justin Fields in this one, though. If Andy Dalton's out there, I might totally change the score prediction. And Khalil Mack, yeah, we're going to talk about him as well. But I got the Raiders losing this one 28-21 in a very close game. Bears are going to win it near the end. How about Raiders going up against the Denver Broncos now on October 17th? Teddy Bridgewater, they have a solid defense. Mitch, the Raiders are going to win this one, right? Sorry, guys. I got Denver winning at home. I think that they are a much better team at home at Mile High Stadium. So as it stands right now, if you're following at home, the Raiders, they are 3-3. Going into Week 7 up against the Philadelphia Eagles. This is a game that's very, very important to me. All my college roommates were Eagles fans. I got a lot of people back home that I think are going to fly out to Las Vegas for this one. I'm going to be in Vegas for this game. Give me the Raiders, 33-16 in a blowout win. Call me crazy. I'm not a believer in Jalen Hurts. I'm not a believer in that Eagles team whatsoever. I think they're going to be one of the worst teams in the league. So as it stands right now, after 7 weeks and then that Week 8 bye, you're getting ready for Week 9. And if you guys know Week 9, it's a big-time game. So I got the Raiders sitting now at 4-3 after 7 games. Now, again, if you want to go ahead and bet on any type of game this entire season, you can go ahead and do it at the STN Sports app. How do you get the hookup? Simple. Look down there below. It says chatsports.com/STN. I'm going to say it one more time. chatsports.com/STN. If you want to go ahead and make a bet here in Las Vegas, guys, it's super easy. You can literally visit all the station casinos, Wildfires, and the El Cortez Casino. And right now, the STN Sports app has a new sign-up bonus equal to 10% on your first deposit, up to $500. And if you come down to Tailgate Social, hell, I don't care if it's right now, if it's Sunday, if it's Monday, show me that you put some money down on the Raiders. Show me you put some money down on some other bets going on. Shit, I bet all the time. Literally, if I showed you my phone and I go through all my bets, you'd be like, does this guy even have a life? I sometimes have to delete my history so my girlfriend can't see it. But you go ahead, you make a bet, and I'm going to make the exact same one because at the end of the day, we're family, and we're going to get down with each other. All right, so Week 9 up against the New York Giants. This is a big game, MetLife Stadium, and y'all are going to hate me for this one, and I'm just going to throw it out there right now. The Raiders have struggled at MetLife Stadium, and the way that I see this one going down, they're going to look by the Giants. They're going to say, okay, we're going to prepare for the Kansas City Chiefs for 2 weeks, and I think it's going to go ahead and bite them in the ass here a little bit. So I have the Giants winning this one 24-20 in a very disappointing, a very upsetting game, simply because they look past, because on Week 10, you got the Kansas City Chiefs at Allegiant Stadium, and this is going to be the best game of the year for Las Vegas. There's going to be a lot of people rocking and rolling, and if you think the Raiders are going to go ahead and win this game, I want you to go ahead and like this video right now. Give me the Raiders 38-37 in an absolute barn burner. If there has been one team that has played Patrick Mahomes, if there's been one team that has played this Kansas City team better than anyone, it's been the Raiders. Hell, they outplayed them for 8 quarters last year. They should have beat them both times. So I anticipate Derek Carr. I anticipate the Black Hole. I anticipate Allegiant Stadium rocking and rolling. And if you guys are going to that game, yo, you better be loud as hell. Raiders up, win that one 38-37. Let's now go to Week 11 here up against the Cincinnati Bengals. And all right, I'm like, Joe Burrow, this should be a little bit of an easier game, right? However, they got some talented receivers there. T. Higgins as well. I like Jamar Chase. He's a pretty talented guy. But I still think the Raiders are going to be too much to handle. Give me Las Vegas 35-28 in this one. So if you guys are following at home, the Raiders right now, their record is 6-4. You got a 6-4 record through Week 11. I don't want to go say deja vu, but that sounds pretty damn familiar if you ask me, right? So can they finish the season strong? Dude, fingers crossed. I also realize, and when I do fingers crossed on camera, if I'm not close enough, it looks like that. No, we got to go ahead and get that. Now, if you guys are having a good time, if you love Las Vegas, if you want to go ahead and hit me up on IG, I'm at Mitchell Renz 365. My DMs are open for a reason. I love talking Raiders. I love being able to have a good time, and at the end of the day, if you're a fan and you just want to talk to me about Las Vegas Raiders, dude, always open to it. Hit me up on IG, Mitchell Renz 365. So as it stands right now, we're 6-4. We're looking to make that good push. We're looking to make a push into the playoffs. That's where this team needs to take a turn because realistically, I don't really care about the first 10 weeks of the season. Not that they're not important, but if there is a game that is probably more important to me than almost anyone, it's Thanksgiving. And I'm talking Thursday football up against the Dallas Cowboys. I live in Dallas. My girlfriend's a Cowboys fan. So this is a game that the Raiders need, and I mean need to win. Give me the Raiders here, 42-35. Suck it, babe. And I'm going to go ahead and say that the Raiders now are moving to a 7-4 record. Again, there is no more important game than the Raiders being able to go ahead and win this one right here. I think there's a lot of people out there that agree with me. So we're sitting at 7-4. We're trying to make that march into the playoffs, but the last stretch of games, it does get very difficult. You got the Chiefs, the Browns, Broncos, Colts, Chargers. So how is this one going to end up getting wrapped up? But before we get to Week 14, we obviously got to go to the WTF, or Washington Football Team. How will they not have a name yet? I mean, come on. Get it together. First game in December. Washington, I think, has one of the best defenses in the entire league. Chase Young is an absolute monster as well. Washington wins 21-17. Raiders fall to 7-5. So if the Raiders beat Kansas City the first time, this one now was in Arrowhead. I think that they're going to want a little bit of revenge, so don't hate on me too much. I got the Chiefs winning this one 38-24. I think at the end of the day, if you're able to split with Kansas City in the AFC West, I think you'd be pretty happy about that. Now you're 7-6, though. You got a big-time game in Cleveland. The last time the Raiders played the Browns was a nightmare in terms of the weather. The Raiders still won 16-6. However, I do think from top to bottom, the Browns have one of the most complete rosters in the entire league. Give me the Brownies, unfortunately, 21-20. So, Week 15's passed. Raiders are sitting here at 7-7, and we're sitting here like, oh no, not again, right? Like, we're like, oh, son of a bit. Like, this can't be happening to us 3 years in a row. Mike Mayock starting to chew his nails. John Gruden starting to pull his hair out. Hell, at this point, I might look 80 years old if we're sitting here at 7-7. We're going to keep on some of these score predictions rolling in, but before I do, let me know down in those comments, y'all, which Raiders game you plan on going to this year. If you can't make it to a game, how about this? I'll give you a cool offer. If you can just come to Las Vegas, you can party it up. I'm not even going to go to the game this Monday, but guess what? There's been so many Raider fans here. I guarantee you'd have an amazing time. And if you come to Tailgate Social, tell them that I sent you. You at least have a chance to win. I think that's pretty damn good if you ask me. Let's go to Week 16 up against the Donkeys, against the Raiders. They're at home in this one, a day after Christmas. And if there is one thing that I want underneath my Christmas tree, it is a Raiders win. If there's a big old lump of coal, I'm going to be one pissed off SOB. Give me the Raiders, 34-24. Sorry, Teddy Bridgewater. I just think that this Raiders team is a little bit too much for you. Let's go to Week 17. The Raiders are 8-7 as it stands right now. Indianapolis Colts, Carson Wentz. They got a great offensive line, Jonathan Taylor, but I don't really like the injuries with T.Y. Hilton. I think the Colts are going to fall apart at the end of the season. So give me the Raiders here, 32-28. They're going to be sitting with a 9-7 record heading into Week 18. Now, I don't know if 10 wins is going to be good enough to make the playoffs, but I do know this. 9-8, that probably isn't good enough. So if you think the Raiders are going to go ahead and make the playoffs, go ahead and smash that like button. Let's go look at now Week 18. Raiders at home on January 9th up against the Los Angeles Chargers. Tough game. I think Herbert's going to play well in this one. Is it going to be a revenge game for the Chargers? No. Give me the Raiders, 35-31. Going to take down LAC 2 times this year. Yes, they are going to have 2 losses in the AFC West, but at the end of the day, this is a good team. They did get a little bit better. I did want to be able to put it at 11-6, but I do feel like this team does lose a game, maybe 2 every single year, where you're like, how'd you lose to the Jets? How'd you lose to the Falcons 43-6? I am still worried this is a young football team, but I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that a 10-7 record is going to be good enough to get into the playoffs. Now, what's the Raiders report about? It's about interaction. It's about letting you guys get your voice heard on here as well, because I don't have a show if it's not for the dedicated fans. I don't have a show. I'm not able to do what I love to do if it's not for the Shield. So what I want you to do right now is predict the Raiders record down there in the comments below. So throw it down there. Let me know the Raiders record for this upcoming season. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead. We're going to start giving some shout-outs here. Let me know down in the comments what you think those Raiders records are. And if I should take a shot, type Y for yes, or you can type that N for no. I see Julian Rodriguez says 11-5. Julian, remember, more games this year, homie. We got a 12-5 from Zachariah Perez. Marco says 10-7. We got another 12-5 coming in. 7-10 from F China. Interesting. 11-6 from Jorge. And here come the 11-6. I got a 13-4 from Joshua Johnson. That's pretty wild there. We got a Desert Raider 10-7. Raider 808. You want to come on and take a shot? Yeah, come on. So also, guys, we got a live audience here as well. So if you guys want me to take a shot, I'm going to bring on one of the live watchers here. So he's going to be running on. Yeah, come on. Get the mic here. Take it. So you guys are going to see here. So you ask me any question that you want. Ask me a question, and then we'll be able to.
We work with him now.
You're the boss.
So state your name, where you're watching from, and then what your question is.
Where am I looking? Oh, yeah. All right.
Camera.
So, name what?
Name, yeah. Name and
Yeah,
question.
Yeah. Where I'm from?
Go for it.
All right.
You're live, so this is live.
All right. Hey, what's happening? Just call me Silva. I'm a Raider fan.
Type
for
Silva down in the comments.
47
Silva down in the
years.
comments.
And I'm a local here. I'm trying to bring the support here at the Social House because Mitch really deserves it. They do a great job. And I just want to say, go Raiders!
Raiders! Love it. All right, Silva, cheers to you, dog. Cheers to everyone repping right now. Cheers, brother. Oh, man, if you guys want to come take a shot on Tailgate Social, go ahead and do it. We got a whole bunch of people over there. I don't know if you guys can hear them down yonder. All right, y'all. We got a super chat coming in from Matthew Alexander. There's the picture you're talking about, laugh out loud. Drink up, just win, baby. Come on, let's get some just win babies down in the comments. Yes, I believe that's a scorpion. Scorpion, I hate spiders. Scorpion might be the other thing that I'm the most terrified of. So, Matthew, cheers to you, you crazy SOB. All right, y'all, so if you guys got a question for me to answer, go ahead, use hashtag Raiders so you guys can super chat. We do have some Raider fans here. So if you guys want to go ahead and bring them on, we're doing shots. We're doing $50 super chats to bring somebody on. Though I might start bringing some other dudes on as well, just to answer some questions here and there. But if you guys got a question, skip the line, hashtag Raiders, or you can go ahead and super chat, and then we're going to keep it rocking and rolling here at the Raiders Report. So, again, if you haven't already, please hit that big red button that says subscribe. Coming up right now, we're going to get into a Raiders mailbag. So, hashtag Raiders or super chat. Raider Nation, what's going on? You're watching the Raiders Report. We are the #1 most watched Raiders show in the entire world because, well, the nation knows how to get down. If you guys want to come hang out with me this weekend in Las Vegas, I'm here Saturday, I'm here Sunday, and I'm going to be here Monday as well for a Raiders versus Ravens watch party. So if you want to come hang out, reserve a table. Though, been told we are fully booked, but if you can call, maybe ask for a few favors, I think I can get you in. So go ahead, go to chatsports.com/table. We got one coming in from Zachariah Perez. Going to my very first NFL game, Monday Night Football, Week 4 against the Chargers, home game for the Raiders. Who are going to be there? Would love to meet some of the nation. I don't think I'm going to be able to make that one, but if anybody wants to hit up Zachariah Perez, tell him to come on. All right, let's go to Will Smart. Is Kenyon Drake good at picking up the blitz? I think he's actually okay at it. He's probably an average running back, but I don't know how often he's actually going to be out there at a shotgun. Now, they're going to be moving him all over the football field. Yes, I get it that he's brought on to be this joker. He's a much better blocker than Lynn Bowden was, though I'm pretty sure I'm a better blocker than Lynn Bowden is. However, if he wants to be able to take that next step and be in those 2-minute drills instead of somebody like Jalen Richard, then yes, he does need to be a little bit better at blocking. Let's go to Ramiro here. What up, man? If we beat the Ravens on Monday night, you think people won't take us serious because of the injuries? I don't really care. At the end of the day, if you can win an NFL game, that's not easy. I mean, think about it. Every single year, you see major upsets. Why? The NFL is a very competitive league, so you don't take any wins for granted, especially when you're going up against a former MVP. Lamar Jackson has to be one of the hardest guys to scheme for simply because you can't put anybody on your practice squad that can scheme for him. Like, there is nobody in the NFL. I honestly think that Lamar Jackson might be even harder to scheme for than Michael Vick. Michael Vick was more quick, but Lamar's ability to run and also pass sets him above, in my personal opinion, than Vick. All right, we got one coming in here from Andrew. I'm going big, Mitch. We can be 15-2 with winning both against FKC. If the Raiders go 15-2, dude, I don't know what I'm going to do here, but I'm going to be one crazy man, simply because if that happens, that's hella crazy. That's all I know. Now, if you guys love the Raiders, again, go ahead and hit that big red button that says subscribe. You want to come on? Yeah. We got a shot coming in here from Tailgate Social. What's your name? Francesca. What's your Instagram?
Dam_it's_Fran. All on Instagram.
There you go. Go hit her up. If anybody's out here in Las Vegas, go hit up, I believe I heard Dam Francisca Dam. So hit her up on IG. Maybe she's looking for a new husband. I don't know. I didn't see a wedding ring on that finger for anybody watching. So cheers to whoever bought me this at the bar. Much love. Woo. All right, we got Power Raider. Raiders! Hey, Mitch, we have a huge Raiders barbecue Sunday at 12 p.m. in Vegas. All are welcome. Lots of fans, lots of super fans. Appreciate it, but I'm going to be here at Tailgate Social, brother. All right, let's go to Dave Gabriel. Watching all the way from Samoa. Bonjour. Go Raiders! Let's go to Andrew. What up, Andrew? 15-2. I said before, that's a little bit of a lofty goal. So if you guys want to get your questions here on the show, hashtag Raiders, or you can super chat. All right, what's better? Let me know. Type B for burgers, or I want you to type W for wings. B for burgers, W for wings. If you guys also want me to bring on Graphic Raider, he told me the only way that he's going to come on is if you guys start spamming Graph. So that's up to you, or DOX. So if you guys want Graph to come on the show, you got to go ahead and start spamming DOX down there in the comments. For me personally, I'm a big-time burger fan. My favorite place actually to get burgers in Las Vegas, shout out to my man, Barcode Burger, Cody. He makes, like, unbelievable shit. If you guys get a chance, go try the Kukowski Burger. Go try the Alec Ingle Burger. If you like wings, Jalen Richard as well, man. I mean, he's just, like, absolutely killing it. So go ahead, check it out. I'd appreciate it. Now, if you guys want to get some extra food, you can also obviously go to Tailgate Social. If you want to go ahead and reserve a table, chatsports.com/table. We're talking about awesome vicinity here where you got tons of bar over here, got a whole bunch of seating over here. We got foos table, we got a basketball court, a shit ton of Raider fans in this section. They all migrated to one part of the scene. So, I mean, we're just talking about a lot of people here right now having a good time. Go ahead, give them a call, reserve a table, 702-221-6513. I am seeing a lot of DOXs down there in the comments, so he's talking to somebody right now. We'll go ahead and bring him on here in a little bit. What up, Ray? I have Lamar on my fantasy team and Derek Carr. Who do I start? Serious question. Well, if it's a 6-point passing touchdown league, I'll say Derek Carr. If it's a 4-point passing touchdown league, I'll say Lamar Jackson simply because of the running ability. But for the most part, you're going to go ahead and play Lamar Jackson. It's not ripping on Derek Carr at all. It's just more simple the fact that, guess what? Lamar Jackson gets more fantasy points. So, doesn't mean he's going to get a win, though. Let's go to Juiced Up Like Jam. Got a feeler. Abram impresses on Monday Night Football. I think the fact that he's going to be able to play box safety, that's really going to be able to help him take that next step and then really help him just not cover guys and make it a lot more simple. For those of you that used to play basketball, one of my favorite defensive zones was like box and one. Everybody plays a zone and you have one guy locked in on the other best player. If it was up to me, I would put Jonathan Abram on Lamar Jackson box and one. Now, sure, you can get a little wild sometimes, but hey, it's part of the game. All right, we got one coming in here from Daniel Blazing Burrell. I don't care our record. We have make playoffs. Here's the issue, though. If you only win one game, you ain't making the playoffs. So it does matter at least. It does matter here at least a little bit. All right, y'all. So go down in the comments right now. How many receiving yards for Darren Waller versus the Baltimore Ravens? Now, I'm just saying this because I got Darren Waller in a lot of my fantasy leagues. So I was like, all right, how many receiving yards y'all think he's going to get? If you guys could, go ahead, take a guess. We'll start giving some shout-outs here on the show. If you want to see some drinks being poured, oh, man, that was a good burp. Go ahead, send in those $20 Super Chats for a shot of Fireball. I'm going to switch up the rules here a little bit. If you guys send in a $5 Super Chat, I'll start taking sips of beer as well, so I'll get a beer from the bar here shortly. But how many receiving yards against the Ravens for Darren Waller? 180 from Jack. Jesus. Ray says 112, 98 from Brian. Raider Joe, 200, 150, 130, 100. If Darren Waller puts up that many yards, I will be very impressed. Is it possible? Obviously. He's one of the best tight ends in the entire league, but that's a lot of receiving yards. Keep on having those votes come in here right now. How many receiving yards for Darren Waller? Daniel, again, appreciate the question, guys. As a reminder, it's hashtag Raiders, or you can go ahead and super chat to get your questions on the show. I have the Raiders going 10-7 this year. Let's go to Hector. Heard you're a savage. Appreciate the super. Burgers for the boys. How many Chucky heads that Brian Edwards balls out Monday? Well, what do you consider balls out? Like, when I think of balls out, I think of 69 yards, shout out to Manscaped, and a touchdown. Like, I think at the end of the day, if Brian Edwards can be somewhere around like 4 catches, 40 yards, and if he can find the end zone, that's a good game. Balling out, though, like I'm looking at like 7, 8 grabs, 100 catches, a touchdown or 2. Balling out, 1 Chucky head. 4 catches, 40 yards, and like a touchdown, I'll go ahead and give that one like 2 Chucky heads. All right, y'all, so here's the question I got coming in for y'all. Remember, Hector, appreciate you. If you haven't already, go ahead and start spamming Raiders down there in the comments. And should we stay live? It's either type Y for yes, or I want you to type N for no. So if you guys don't want me to stay live, I'm going to start partying with some people here that are watching the show here live at Tailgate Social. If you want me to stay live, start spamming Y for yes. If you're like, you know what, man, I've seen enough of you. I hear you all the time. I want you to get the hell out of here. Then guess what? I'll leave. I mean, it's really as simple as that. So Y for yes. I got Navy says yes. Jose Delgado saying yes. Doug is saying yes. We got Jorge Ramirez, Yo-Yo, Brian French, all spamming that Y for yes. This isn't vodka. This is water, I promise. Come on, Y for yes, N for no. Let's go get those votes coming in. Should I stay live here? Let me know down in the comments, Y for yes, N for no. If anybody out in the audience wants to come on the Raiders Report, you guys can come on here. It looks like a lot of people are talking and eating some food. So, Graf, if you guys want to come on the show, please go ahead and do so. You can stand there, grab the mic. So we're going to bring on Graphic Raider as one of my dudes here. Shout out to Graf for coming on the show. If you guys have a question for Graf, start spamming hashtag Raiders down there in the chat for him, and then I'll basically have to verbally say what it is, and we'll be able to break it down. So Graf, one of the things that I asked them is how many receiving yards for Darren Waller up against the Ravens in this one? What are you thinking, man? I got Darren on a lot of my fantasy teams. I'm hoping for 100 and a touchdown. What's Waller going to get this week? Uh-huh. Ooh, okay.
With him out and the defense beat up, 118 receiving yards.
118
2 TDs. Why not?
All right, how about this? You guys are going to hear it here on the Raiders Report. If Waller has exactly 118 receiving yards, I'm going to send Graf $118 on Venmo.
And I'm going to send it right back to you, brother.
It's all love. It's all love. So, guys, again, if you want to ask Graf a question, you can use hashtag Raiders, or you can go ahead and super chat him in. If you want to go ahead and make him take some drinks, you guys can also go ahead and do that. We got a lot of people saying 106, 100.
Okay.
So he said, Dokes, how's the anthem coming along? That one's from Doug S75.
It'll be done tonight.
The anthem will be done tonight.
Yes,
Okay.
I sent it off to a few other great artists, and I'm trying to put something special together for you guys. So most definitely, it's coming together.
Yeah.
Mitch, you're going to be the first one to have it in your inbox.
Oh, man. First person, Graf is going to try to stuff my inbox. Giggity, I'm into it. All right, so how about this, Graf? Here's the question that I'm just asking.
Let's go.
How many beers have you had today?
I've had 3 Raiders tall cans.
Tall cans.
Yeah, I had probably 3 tequila shots already.
Okay.
And 1 whiskey with you. So
Now, the next question I got to ask is if you could back up a little bit. I don't know if he's got a dress or what he's wearing. Nation, what the hell is my man wearing? Back up a little bit more. What, guys, what is this?
come on, man. It's a towel, man.
It's a towel. You got anything underneath it?
It's a towel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
now I
do,
see.
I
There's
do, but I can't
so
say- I can't
so
say the
now
word.
now there's black shorts and a towel. See, now I get it. At first, I thought it was like a kilt. I thought my man was going Tarzan on me. I was like, Graf, we got kids around. You got
Nah,
twins, for
man.
God's sake. All right, so people are just saying, shout out to you, man. Much love.
Yes.
And then here's one more question. Then I'll let you get back to your drinks. And then if
Yes,
you want to
sir.
bring on somebody else, we'll get somebody else on here. Where do you think the Raiders defense is going to go ahead and rank this year?
I still have 17. I've said that since day one.
Okay.
I just want a top 20 defense.
I know.
That's it.
Carr's
That's it.
never had one.
With the addition of KJ Wright, I think tops will be 15, bottom 17. That's what I got. So 17.
Okay.
I really truly believe Gus Bradley's going to turn this thing around year 1.
Fingers crossed.
There we
Fingers
go.
crossed.
There we
All right,
go.
we got one more for you, and then
It's
I'm going to
all
let
love,
you go. This one's coming in from President Reeves. Ruggs will be with the crab roll from 16 game versus the Crows. How many catches for Henry Ruggs in this game?
Ah, man. To be honest, I think Brian Edwards is going to have a bigger game.
Okay.
You know, with Peters down, I mean, it's just a lot. How many you got? I want to know that. How many you got?
Ruggs, I actually think Ruggs is going to be the guy where I actually would put him on Humphrey and try to take Humphrey out of the game, because if you can respect Ruggs' speed, that opens up a lot of other things for guys like Peters. Now, I think originally it would have been Humphrey on Edwards, and they would have put Marcus Peters on Ruggs. But if I'm Gruden, I'm trying to put Ruggs on him. I'm going to say 3 catches, 34 yards. I have Waller and Renfro balling out on the inside.
I like that. And that inside, their linebackers are suspect. The middle, their safeties are suspect. So, yes, I can agree with you. 3 or 4 receptions.
All right, everyone, go show Graf some love. Graf, where can people find you? Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. I know a lot of people follow you already, so
real
please
quick,
tell
man, DOXENT on YouTube. That's DOXENT. Graphic Raider on Twitter. Graphic916 on Instagram. Shout out to my brother Mitch, man. I had to come over here and rock with my guy. I'm proud of you, brother. And that's what it's all about, man. Point blank, period, man. Shout out to my brother, man.
All right, shout out to Graf. If you want to,
be over here.
Yeah, go ahead, bring him on. If anybody wants to come on, please come on here on the Raiders Report. We'll go ahead and bring you on. Now, I will say that we got a lot of people here eating, drinking at the bar. Like, it's kind of funny. The tables we reserved, they're all to the right, but in terms of coordination with the sunlight, you guys can't even see them because there's so much light in here, but it's all good. We got a packed house here at Tailgate Social if you guys want to come on. So we're going to be welcoming them on. So what I want you to do is state your name, and then if you got a question for me, and then I'm going to start asking you some questions as well.
This camera right here?
That's it right there.
Okay,
so
cool.
State your name, where you're from, I don't know. What you got for me?
What's up, nation? Brandon, man, as you guys know, I'm Graphic's little brother from Northern California, Sacramento.
Little brother of Graf?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's actually nice to finally meet you in person, man.
Dude, it's very nice to meet you as well.
Very
man.
nice to meet you live. I'm curious to see, how this whole Vegas thing is going to be.
It's going to be lit.
I actually had season tickets in Oakland for a few years.
Shout out to the O. Type those O's.
Yep, and the whole culture out there is just, it's crazy, and I know you went to a tailgating party, right?
Dude, there's nothing like it.
There's nothing like it. So it's going to be interesting to see the transition going from, Oakland out here to Vegas, and I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I really think we're going to win this Monday night game.
What's your score prediction? Ray, mine was 27-24, so you can't steal mine.
27-20.
Can't steal it.
Say,
give me your score predictions down in the comments.
I'm gonna say 30-27.
30-27. Okay.
I'm gonna say yep. I'm hoping that we can just make them one-dimensional, right? I mean, they got 3, starting running backs that just tore their ACL, and Marcus Peters tore his ACL as well. So, I mean, if we can make them one-dimensional, right, and make Lamar Jackson have to throw the ball, right, and just take advantage of that, man. I really think we're gonna win, man.
Yeah, I'm definitely hoping so too. I think we're gonna see a lot of base defense. If you guys go back and watch some other games that Gus Bradley has done in the past, he's played a lot of nickel base up against him. So we'll be seeing what ends up happening here. If you want to tell everyone where they can follow you on Twitter, Instagram, go ahead.
I'm on Instagram. It's just Brandon.Hibbert, Hibbert. If you go to Dox's channel, man, you could see him. He always shouts me out, on his channel. So
that's what's up.
Yeah, man.
Dude, man, I appreciate you coming out. We'll get some drinks as soon as this bad boy's done.
Yeah, man.
I see a shot doctor.
Here you go.
I see a shot doctor.
Raiders.
Come on in. Cheers. Hopefully that's not water. Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, man. Not again. Woo! Oh, man. Shout out to everyone coming. So, again, if you guys haven't already, please hit me up. Mitchell Renz, 365. Got one coming in now from Power Raider. Hey, Mitch. I'll see you tomorrow evening after I get my whiskey bottle signed by Charles Woodson. Last Super Chat, saving money for our drinks. Power Raider, much love to you. Power, I'll make you a deal, okay? you're always telling me, hey man, when are we going to do the dance? When are we going to do the dance? If you show up tomorrow, but you got to be wearing your Power Raider costume, I'll do the Power Raider dance with you, and we'll put it on IG. That's my deal to you. If you come support me, I'm going to go ahead and support you. Power Raider, you heard her here on the Raider Support. All right, y'all, so we're going to be doing 2 live shows tomorrow here at Tailgate Social, and then we're going to be live also for Raiders versus Ravens on Monday Night Football. So the 2 live shows that I'm talking about, we're first going to be on Chat Sports. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it's youtube.com/chatsportstv. I'm going to try to do like a red zone style of show. You know how I do my watch parties here? I'm going to try to do like a red zone show with all the shows going on. It's going to be a wild thing. And then I'm going to be live on the Raiders Report. I'm going to be doing my, Raiders versus Ravens preview. I'm going to give you who I think has the advantage in this one. I'm going to tell you all the things that you need to know about that game. And then the best place to watch the Raiders game, the biggest watch party in Las Vegas, is going to be here at Tailgate Social. So if you guys make sure you subscribe, it's youtube.com/Raiders Report. I'm getting the hell out of here. Much love to everyone who watched right now. And if you want to hang out, again, Tailgate Social in Las Vegas. Can I just get some Tailgate Socials in the comments? Because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be able to be here today. Brett's giving me the thumbs up to get the hell out of here. Much love to the nation. Much love to Tailgate Social. I'll see you tomorrow.
So nation, no matter the location, from OAK